here at the Aldine Holiday Classic. We have homeschool teams, we have local teams, we have girls teams, we have it all. I'm here with the HCYA Houston Christian team. They're homeschooled, and I'd like to ask them a couple questions. How about I get everyone on the team's name?
JJ.
Ashton.
Matthew.
RJ.
I'm Lynn.
Elijah Lee.
All right, and what grades are y'all in?
I'm a junior.
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Junior. Junior.
Senior.
So we have a lot of juniors. Tell me about what it's like to be a junior. So you're not quite at the end of the road, but you're still in the middle. You have to figure out colleges, everything.
Well, just as a junior, this is my third year on varsity, so I have a little bit of experience and I have more to learn. So I think just share the wisdom that older guys are giving to me, give it down to the younger guys, and of course I'm looking forward to learning more.
All right, sounds good. Tell me a little bit about your season thus far. What's your record, key losses, key wins? Who wants to?
Our record, we got 10-9. We got some pretty key wins. We won against Houston Christian and some other pretty talented private school teams. Over the season, it's been a weird season. We have a few guys come in and out, but I think we've really come together as a team, and it's really starting to click. So.
And you guys are a homeschool team. What kind of pressure, added pressure, does that add to being a homeschool team?
I don't want to say it's much pressure because we're kind of used to it, but I guess coming in as a homeschool player, I know when I first started playing, we don't have any home games. So all our games are away. So I believe that's good preparation for college. And I just think having all our games away and people are already kind of saying stuff about it since we homeschooled, I kind of like it. So I won't really call that pressure.
And a lot of people think that because you're a homeschool team, y'all spend all of your times playing basketball. What does your daily schedule look like? Who wants to tell me?
That is far from true. I get up, I go to the gym, I work out for about an hour or so, then I come back home, shower. I do school most of the day. I'm taking 5 or 6 different classes, so I'm not done until about 3:30, sometimes even 4. So, I mean, there are times where I struggle to even have time to even get into the gym. But I'm blessed. I got a nice goal outside I can shoot on, so I do get some shots up. But I mean, it's far from true when people say that all we do is play basketball.
And I'm glad you added in the fact that you take a shower, because some of these basketball boys do not take showers, and I know you wanted to say something.
I'm not gonna say that homeschool is easy because we actually go to a school, and this is my first year actually being homeschooled, but it really put a lot of responsibility on our shoulders since there's no one really there to watch us. So there's a lot of responsibility that we learn.
And I hope everyone gets all of us, because if you're trying to see me and tall people like this, I know it can be difficult. All right, so that's yeah, it's probably a little difficult, but that's good. That's good. Tell me about what you guys do in school, like your schedule in school.
I'm taking some dual credit courses at HCC, so I go in Monday, Wednesday, and I take a couple classes there for 2 or 3 hours. Come home, my mom teaches me chemistry, so I have that every day, and then I had another online course that I have to do every day. So.
And how do you go about applying for colleges since you guys don't have the typical school transcript, or do y'all?
My mom, she's real good. She keeps a record of what all we do and doing that, so she does make a transcript for us. But I mean, I do the same thing as everyone else. I go online, do the applications, and apply through schools. So.
All right, so schools. Who wants to tell me what schools they're interested in, what schools they've maybe gotten offers from, looks from?
All right, well, God dang, man. All right, I'm interested in a couple schools around here, just going as a student, but for basketball purposes, I have a school of Chicago area, Wheaton College, interested in me, and so I'm going to fly up there in February for a visit.
And how do you guys go about getting exposure to these schools? Because I know that it's easier when you're in a school system for them to be able to say, oh, well, this school is good, this school is that. But if it's a homeschool team, is it harder to get exposure for the colleges?
No, I won't say that at all, because, I mean, of course you have high school basketball and you got AAU basketball, and that's really where I got a lot of my looks, and a lot of our guys have gotten a lot of their looks. So I really credit AAU basketball a lot. And not only that, Jim Hicks and RCS Sports does a real good job of like getting our players known and keeping college recruiters letting on who's hot in Houston. So I give credit to him and RCS Sports. So I think that's where a lot of that comes from, the exposure from those guys.
I'm assuming everyone here plays AAU. Is there someone who doesn't play AAU? Okay, so then what AAU teams do you guys play for? And I'll just skip over.
Basketball University.
Houston Defenders.
I played for Top Guns before. I'm not sure who I'm going to be playing for this summer.
Basketball University.
Basketball University.
All right, so a lot of y'all are basketball university. So y'all are so y'all are teammates on the court during high school basketball and during the summer. So I'm assuming y'all consider yourselves like brothers or like bros, squad, gang, something like that. All right, what is that like? Already having relationships with each other.
Well, I mean, I think it develops real good chemistry. If you already know how a player plays and you're used to his playing style, it's easier to play with him, of course, on the court. And then having that off-the-court relationship is real key to getting wins and playing together on the court as a team. So that comes into play.
Coach? Coach, all right, here, come on through. Coach, big man. This is who everyone looks up to, I'm assuming, right?
I think so, yes.
All right, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Coach Decker.
Tell me a little bit about HCYA. How long have you been working with them?
I think this is my 20th year at HCYA, so I've been around a while. HCYA, we're a homeschool ministry. We're here to support homeschoolers and help families continue what they're doing in homeschooling their children and trying to raise their kids differently.
You've been doing this for 20 years?
I have. Yes, ma'am. I've been doing HCYA basketball for 20 years.
How do you stay motivated to keep doing it?
I still have a 13-year-old at home, and I got about that much longer.
Well, sounds good. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you all. Nice meeting y'all, and I wish y'all luck. All right, guys. Good luck and nice win. Who's next? Hi. All right. Finally, a girls basketball player. Actually, tell me, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Bianca Hampton. I'm a senior at MacArthur High School.
Tell me about what it's like being from one of the schools in the area. You're Aldine ISD. This is your turf.
I mean, it's a win-win situation because it's my home court, and of course I'm playing here. My school is like right up the street, 5 minutes away, so it's a win-win situation, and I like it.
And tell me about what it's like being a senior. Have you been looking into colleges? What schools are you looking into?
Well, I've been looking into colleges. I have been getting a lot of letters and emails from D2s and private schools as well, which is fine. I want to go. That's my aspirations. Go to
and I know that a lot of people say that it takes AAU to get that extra exposure. Do you play for an AAU team?
Yes, ma'am.
What's
Cy-Fair.
Oh, I've heard about. Do you know Tyjae Scales?
It's a lot of Cy-Fair.
I know it's a lot. So, anyway, man, MacArthur. Tell me about MacArthur.
Well, Douglas MacArthur. That there is just a wonderful school to me. I love the community. I learn a lot. I promise you, I do. And the coaching, the teachers, everything just comes together as one to make me a better student athlete. So I like it there.
Tell me about being a student athlete. How are you able to balance grades and basketball?
Well, being a student athlete, you have to work hard. I mean, by me going to school, trying to keep my grades up, applying for colleges, and actually having basketball practice afterwards, it's pretty hard. But I mean, if you want it, it's your aspiration, you have to do it.
So tell me about what your schedule looks like.
My schedule.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. When I get to school, I go to school, of course. And then third period, I actually have a college readiness class, so I have to apply for colleges, so that's a win situation for me. And then by the end of the day, I have basketball practice, which is we get out like at 5:15-ish, a little bit like that. So by the time I get home, pull up the laptop, apply for a scholarship. I have to. That's a must. And then by the time I do my homework and everything else, I'm fine. Get to bed like 9.
Nice. Hey, I wish I could go to bed at 9. And I heard that MacArthur is doing their thing. All right, I see you, Coach Aldine, coming through. What is it like?
Well, it's a lot of fun, watching, our young ladies and our guys perform in this tournament. And it's really not a tournament. It's a holiday challenge where different teams come in and we just match them up. And basically it's for a good cause. It's for our Aldine Education Foundation, the association, basically. And what they do is they raise money for our kids for scholarships and also for grants for teachers to enhance educational possibilities for our kids. So, but it's a lot of fun.
And how long have you been in this game of basketball and this stadium and everything having to do with Aldine?
I've been in Aldine. This is my 34th year, but I was an Aldine student, and I went to the Big Red, where this young lady went, MacArthur, and I'm very proud of that. But also coached at Aldine High School, where I coached a lot of great players, including a guy that you might know by the name of William Jamaj Hamilton.
I wonder who that is. I just want to go ahead and shout out my dad right there. That's who we're talking about right now. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so what struggles have you gone through?
Well, in a lot of capacities, I can't really say they're struggles, but opportunities for growth. And what we want to do is have our athletic programs be at the pinnacle of where we had them at one point with winning. But not just that, but our kids are performing academically, and there's a really positive association with schools that do well academically and athletically. So we're just trying to tie that back up and get a lot of participation, trying to bring back some of the Aldine community, because, generations change, people move, but we still have a real strong grassroots here. Our kids work hard, they have great attitudes. A lot of them are successful, like your father. And so we try to reach out to them and bring them back so they can remember what it was like. And so that's probably the greatest opportunity for growth, is bringing our sports enthusiasts back to the community. We have a phenomenal facility. We have a great football field. Our schools are performing, and so we're just really proud of them, of all the kids.
All right, so in the effort of this Bring 'em Back movement, I want to know why maybe some of these people are leaving. What are these other incentives that are going on outside of the Aldine district?
Well, the only thing I can say is that there's a lot of growth. And if you're familiar with the changes that have gone on in the city, I can remember the Houston schools for years and years dominated in sports, but a lot of the families moved out. They moved west, they moved east. I mean, there's a big growth spurt in Fort Bend now, south, and Katy, and the Woodlands. And so sometimes people just look for opportunities for change. And but we still have a real strong grassroots community here in Aldine. It's basically the same, and so we're just trying to rejuvenate that. I know that there's several management associations like Greens Point and the East Aldine that are building up the community again, kind of similar with former students back to the community. They have had a great impact, and I don't know just how much they realize what they've done. So, but it's good to see them at the games, and even generations back from your father. I coached your father in the 90s. But I can go all the way back to the 70s and 80s and tell you that there was a strong a grassroots athletic program. And having a young lady like this and some of our other athletes from Eisenhower, Davis, boys and girls, and MacArthur boys that are participating in these events, it makes it special. And so they'll remember those things and they'll want to come back and give. That's my greatest opportunity for growth here in this district as a leader, and we have a great superintendent, great board, great deputy superintendent. Dr. Bamberg's our superintendent, Dr. Archie Blanson, and a phenomenal board that supports that. So without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And I'm going to switch over back to you. I know, have you already played, or do you have a game coming up?
We already played.
How'd it go?
Lost by a buzzer beater. It wasn't pretty.
It's tough. That's tough. What do you think could have been done differently in this game?
I mean, we went out amazing in the first quarter. First quarter, it started off 8-0. Second quarter, 16-4. We were up the whole entire game until the last 2 seconds, of course, when she shot the buzzer beater. But me, myself, I had 20 points, so I think I played well. I was attacking more, and so I think that's good. But if we would have helped more and stayed and helped defense, it would have been so much better. So that's what I think.
You want to shout out any of the other girls on your team?
Yes, Precious Lopez. She played a wonderful game today.
All right, thank you very much. Nice meeting you too. All right, come on, guys. How are we gonna fit them all in? Four. All right, here we go.
It's four.
We good? Okay. So these boys are from Strake Jesuit. I hope y'all know I'm from Kincaid, so a little bit of a rivalry there. I don't know if I should. Anyway, introduce yourselves.
My name is Matt Steinberg. I'm a senior. I'm Elliot Eyring, and I'm a junior. Luke Aparicio, senior.
Christian Charbonnet, I'm a junior.
And I'm assuming y'all have not played yet.
No, we haven't.
All right, so tell me about your season thus far.
So far, we got a 10-6 record. Probably should be a little bit better. We lost some close games, but we won some good ones and toughed it out. Doing well.
So So if you wanted to compliment your team on some things that y'all do well, what would you say?
Dive on the floor.
I think we play really well as a team, and we're very team-oriented.
I can tell y'all are all buddy over there, bros or whatever.
I think we push the floor really well in attack. So,
And what things as a team could y'all work on?
Definitely as a team, we're not shooting as well as we should be right now, so probably getting in the gym a little bit more, putting up more shots. Those shots start falling.
Agreed.
Agree.
All right, sounds good. So tell me about Strake Jesuit. How'd y'all find out about Strake? Why Strake?
Well, my brother went to Strake, and basically it's either Strake or St. Thomas, and we all know who wins that, so I went to Strake.
And why not Kincaid? Why not St. John's, Episcopal? What's up with those schools?
Well, my brother went to Strake also, and just kind of family thing, so.
yeah, that's how I was. My older brother went there, and I just wanted like good education, be able to play sports, stuff like that. So Strake was the place.
Same with me. My older brother went to Strake, so I just followed in his footsteps.
Legacy kids. So tell me about some of the extracurricular activities that y'all do at Strake, maybe other than basketball, if y'all do. Yeah.
I'm on the debate team and the robotics team. Huh?
Debate and robotics.
Too? Team rope.
All right. So you're a pretty smart guy if you're in debate, right?
Yes.
And robotics.
Yeah.
And you're a senior? What schools are you thinking about?
Usually like Stanford. Just kind of that's my big one.
Yeah, just Stanford. No biggie. That's just Stanford. What about y'all?
I'm looking more of Cali. I love Cali, so Pepperdine, Loyola Marymount University, University of San Diego, stuff like that.
Well, I play football and do that, so I haven't really figured out where I'm gonna go yet. But I still got another year for that.
That's nice.
I just want to stay in the South, kind of. I don't really know that yet. I haven't really decided either Texas or like Georgia or something.
And what classes are y'all taking? How has Strake prepared you for Stanford?
Yeah. Well, like AP classes are really big in Strake, and they're really like demanding. So that's like what really helps a lot.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like they give us the opportunities to like go out and do what we want and promote ourselves so that we can get to schools like Stanford and places like that.
I agree. I think there's a big opportunity to challenge yourselves at Strake and be broad in your what you study.
So I hear a lot about Strake as an all-boys school, especially from schools like mine, Kincaid. They're like, oh my gosh, all these boys stuck together, no girls. I know y'all have St. Agnes. Do y'all get to interact with them?
Yes. This year, I took a theology class at St. Agnes. Is Seeking God Through Film. Very fun class. So there's a lot of classes that we get to take. They come over to our campus. We go over to their campus. So definitely get to integrate a lot.
So y'all aren't on complete lock from girls or anything?
No,
all right.
You can go from like for lunch or anything.
Nice.
After school lunch, they do some sports, like use some of the same facilities, stuff like that. So if you wanted to, you can see them like as much as you want, but like you find out it's not that big of a deal during school.
So are there pros and cons to being at an all-boys school?
Yes, definitely. There's some pros because I guess you don't get easily distracted. Well, you're I guess able to focus more in class. And I don't say this as like a knock on girls, but there's a lot less drama, I'd say, coming from a middle school with girls and boys.
I have to agree. Less drama.
All right, any cons other than, do y'all have prom?
We do have prom, homecoming, and like winter formal.
We have all that still.
We got a lot of dances, a lot of dances.
Oh, okay, man. Oh, wow, okay. All right, sounds good. Okay, back to basketball. Tell me about how the season has been going.
I think it's been going pretty well so far. We've had a couple close games that we should have won, but we got a lot of young guys that come in this year, and so I think we're really starting to, grow as a team, get a better team aspect, and I feel like a lot more wins are going to start coming.
And since y'all are all upperclassmen, how do y'all take on the role as leaders, if y'all do take on the roles as leaders?
It's honestly not as hard as you would think because the guys that come in with all our programs have been taught so well that they're able to, just adapt just to the faster speed, and we don't really have to get on them that much because they're already so prepared.
Oh yeah, the other day we voted team captains, and this is one of our team captains, so helps a lot.
Team captain?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm only a junior, but like we've been like we all teach the same thing, so it's you come in, everyone knows what they're doing. You don't really have to get on too much for people doing stuff, but when you do, it's just yeah.
And how'd you campaign as being team captain? Come on, you're a junior and you're team captain. It's a big deal.
The day before. Yeah. Everything you could.
Took me out to dinner. It was nice.
Weird.
Have you ever been to Tony's?
No. Is it good?
It's very good.
Is it cheap? Did you pay?
It's all on me.
Oh, wow. Come on, give me some, give me some, give me some. That was nice. Well, you've heard it from the Strake Boys here in Houston, Texas at the Aldine Holiday Classic. This is Jalen Hamilton with NTV signing out.
Great job, guys.
So I'm back here with Coach Delgado. Please tell me, how are things going so far?
Well, I'd like to see a bigger crowd, but the crowd that has been here has been very enthusiastic. We've had some great games. It started this morning early. You know, MacArthur unfortunately loses a game on a three-point shot at the buzzer. And then we saw some other great games in here. I mean, from the very beginning of the day to the very end. I mean, right now we got Westbury Christian, and they're about to play Davis High School, one of our tough teams. Nimitz just lost a close game to Victory Prep. They have a kid named Vanderbilt, one of the best recruited kids probably in the United States, and they held their own. And, you know, do a bounce of the ball here and there, maybe the score comes out different. But I give Victory Prep a lot of credit.
And what are you going to do in terms of trying to get more people to these events? Because I know you're trying to bring everyone back, but how are you going to get the fans back here?
Well, I think number one, we have to produce a quality product of our teams. A team that, you know, our group of teams that people want to come out and follow and pack the gyms. When they do that, they'll follow our kids here. And then bring in some quality talent like we have. I mean, Victory Prep, AAA, Homont Central, are you kidding me? Fort Bend Marshall, those are some tough teams. And our kids have been lining up against them and competing. But now we've got to take it to the next level and try to beat some of these teams. That's one way to bring the fan base back. Okay.
I agree. And I can tell, even with this small crowd, it's still a lot of excitement going on. I mean, this music, that band was good. That got me excited. I probably made up for the entire stands on that one, honestly. So I think y'all are still doing a very good job.
Well,
thank you again.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're going to make up for that. Introduce yourself.
Jerry Vanderbilt from
What grade are you in?
10th grade.
I hear you're one of the top recruits in the nation. How'd you get there?
Just hard work, you know, just staying in the gym every day, you know, yeah. It is.
What does your schedule look like?
I usually work out twice a day. You know, we have regular practice, but then I go and lift some weights afterwards, and you know, just do regular stuff on my own.
And I hear that AAU basketball is one of the best ways to get exposure for colleges and looks and everything. What AAU team do you play for?
I played for the Houston Hoops this past summer.
So that's a big time team, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so what have you gained from it? What college have you been looked at from?
Oh, I gained a lot of knowledge, you know, playing with the older guys. You know, it taught me how to play the game the right way with some great players. And it also got me a lot of exposure, traveling different places and getting better looks.
Any offers?
Yes, I have Texas A&M, Baylor, Creighton, Kansas State. Yeah, it's a lot of offers.
Any schools you want to offer you?
I mean, pretty much all the schools offer me already, so that's about it. Yeah.
You have 2 more years. What do you plan on doing these next 2 years? Anything new, anything different? New AAU team, new school? Tell me about Prime Prep, actually, or Victory Prep. Tell me about Victory Prep.
Oh, it's a great school. We a new school. We haven't been around that long, but we have great players and great talent, and we have a great schedule ahead of us. So yeah, we're gonna be good for the next couple years.
Any major rivals that y'all have already? Any teams that y'all have played that you've been maybe a little scared to play?
No, I haven't been scared to play nobody, but we haven't had a rival yet. You know, this is our second season, so maybe by next year we'll have a couple rivals, good teams.
Played against any people here that you recognize from AAU?
What you mean here and what?
At this tournament.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I recognize a lot of them. We've been playing together for a long time, so yeah.
Well, good luck for you.
All right, thank you.
Take care. This is Jalen Hamilton here at the Aldine Holiday Classic with more Aldine ISD players. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, Mike Rogers.
All right, nice to meet you. I'm Jalen.
Okay, Mike.
I know it can be a little nervous having to be on TV, but let's do it. Let's do it. So tell me about that game. How do you think it went?
I think it's been pretty good for us. Like, if we would have just knocked down our free throws, make more couple of shots, we would have won that game. But Jerry Vanderbilt, he's a very good player.
What weaknesses do you think y'all could have penetrated on him?
Kept him out the paint, because he got to the basket a couple of times.
Well, it was a good game and it was close.
Yeah, it was pretty
How long you been playing basketball now?
Ever since I was like 3.
Okay, because they pulled you out because I heard you were a good guy. You're a good player. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Do you play AAU?
I did. I played for the Mo City Ballers, but I ain't playing after this year.
Okay. Are you a senior?
Yes, ma'am.
So what colleges are you thinking about? Looking into any?
Either like Lamar, Grambling, TSU, U of H.
Did you get offers? How did you go about getting exposure to these schools?
Like going to like camps and scout focuses and stuff like that.
And tell me about Nimitz.
We're a great school. We got a great coach, Nathan Toon. That's a good man. We got a good squad. Devin Jackson, Splash Brothers. But we gonna be pretty good. We gonna wake a lot of people up this year.
Well, good luck. Any shout-outs to any of the members on your team?
Devin Jackson, number 23.
Well, thank you very much. So we are coming to a close to our basketball tournament, and I guess we're going to end it with a football player in Aldine ISD's district. All right, so introduce yourself.
Isaac Jackson. I go to Aldine Davis. I play quarterback. I'm a junior right now.
You're supposed to be pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all play for any 7-on-7 teams? I mean, I don't know a lot about football, but what do you do outside of school for football?
Well, we do play 7-on-7 for fun to get us prepared for the season. A lot of the skill players and linemen, they'll make sure they stay in the weight room. So it's really no days off, to be honest. Yeah.
And I talked to Coach Delgado, and I know that he's trying to get players back to the Aldine district. Do you know any reason why we could have players that are leaving, or why it's been hard to get players back in Aldine?
Well, I guess a lot of them, because a lot of teams in Aldine don't win much. They lose in the first round of the playoffs, but some people just be giving up on them. So they try to transfer to other schools so they can win when they really not gonna really play. They might as well just stay here.
So you think it's better just to stay here in Aldine?
Yeah, might as well.
Rep Aldine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about your schedule.
Well, I go to school, work out after school, go home, do homework, go to sleep, do it all over again.
I'm glad you added in homework, because a lot of people, man, I've been running across trends. People say they don't do homework. How are you able to balance being an athlete and a student?
I mean, it's hard to, but you just got to make it happen. You got to make time. You're not going to always have a lot of time, but you got to make time.
And what classes are you taking right now?
Well, I have all AP classes, and I take business, and I take classes for sports medicine, so I want to do something like that.
That's good. That's good. Any colleges you're looking at or you want to look at you?
It don't even matter. Just waiting on that scholarship, the best one. That's it.
If your dream school could offer you, what school would it be?
I probably have to say LSU. Yeah, LSU.
Let's say something happened and you couldn't play football, what would you want to major in? What would you do to prepare yourself?
I say sports medicine. Try to be a physical therapist.
So you want to stay in the sports?
Right.
That's good. Well, thank you. And this is Jalen Hamilton. We are here at the Aldine Holiday Classic basketball tournament, ending with the football player. But this is Jalen, and I'm signing out. Take care. All right, I'm going to need you to show up your teammate over here, all right? Okay, what's your name?
Trevor Martin.
All right, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
I saw you putting in mega work out there. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Right.
I try so much.
All right, well, that's good. That's good. You play AAU?
I played last year at Airwalkers, but I don't play AAU anymore, so I'm just training myself right now.
Well, what do you think it took for you to get so good? Because, I mean, you were doing a good job.
It takes running, a lot of running, drills, shooting drills, free throws. Got to work on them free throws. It's just hard work, basically.
All right, and you mentioned you were a senior, so I know you're thinking about colleges. You want to play basketball in college, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you thinking about?
Lamar, U of H. I just want to stay down in Houston. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Houston. I like Houston too. I like Houston. What about U of H's basketball program? I hear they're pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah, they straight. Then they got the new guard coming in. We just played them. Yo, they gonna have a squad.
So you're gonna be a part of that squad next year, though.
I pray.
All right, good. So I know it takes a lot to prepare for basketball, but how do you balance basketball and school?
Rest. You gotta have your rest. That's basically key. Rest and studying.
Okay, so you're not staying up partying every night, huh?
Can't.
Club is not going up on a Tuesday. You're studying on a Tuesday, right?
In the gym on a Tuesday.
Good. And in the books on a Wednesday, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Well, good luck to you.
All right, same to you.
Nice.
All right, thank you.
Hello. You've seen it. This was day 1, but stay tuned for day 2. Tomorrow we are coming with you once again with more interviews and more fun.